Good evening, my lovely people. Let's talk about Africa. Why is it so hard to move and travel, or let me call it fly, within the African continent? It is way cheaper to fly to China, fly to India, fly to Europe, than fly, say, to Nigeria. Expensive and cumbersome, and that is the same from one African country to the other. Is it treaties that we signed? Is it inheriting of neo-colonial systems, and we've stuck with them until today? Why is it so hard to do trade within African countries? We have blocks of ECOWAS, we have the West African nations, we have the East African nations, but doing trade within African countries is so cumbersome and doesn't seem to help the African people and the African continent. Are these trading blocks actually meant to help the African people? It looks actually easier to trade between Africa and China, maybe even Africa and Europe. That looks even way easier than African countries trading within themselves. In African countries is so cumbersome and doesn't seem to help the African people and the African continent. Are these trading blocks actually meant to help the African people? It looks actually easier to trade between Africa and China, maybe even Africa and Europe. That looks even way easier than African countries trading within themselves. Let's ask another question. If today as a Kenyan, I want to travel to Gambia, for instance, I can't use my Kenyan shillings in Gambia. I will have to change my Kenyan shillings, say $2, then change the dollars to the Gambian currency. Are these treaties that we signed? Or we inherited colonial systems that we've stuck with that literally kills the African continent? Let's talk about the problems that ails Africa. The AU. Who formed the AU? Who funds the AU? How old has the AU been? Is it a good organization for Africa? No, it's not. It is an organization funded and controlled by the neo-colonialists, funded by foreigners, and they call it African Union. That's a dead organization that the African nations needs to leave. We have to start a new slate of the African people and the African continent.